Energy Yogis! I wanted to record a quick Easter message for you guys, and the theme of this message is going to be about the headstand. So the headstand is one of the postures that it can really help to practice at home when you're first learning it. So before you do any of this, please do some rounds of the sun salutation. You should do about 10 rounds of the sun salutation to really get yourself warmed up. And only start to practice the headstand and the half headstand if you've already been coming to class regularly and you are able to do the 3 rounds of 10 dolphins that we do. So if you're able to do those 3 rounds of 10 dolphins and they're not that taxing for you anymore, then you probably have the upper body strength to begin doing some half headstand practice and some headstand practice. So the first thing to do is to get your area ready at home, and it's nice to lay out a duvet. You will be falling down sometimes, and it's also nice to sort of move furniture out of the way so that you feel like you have definitely enough space. Now, your mind will want kind of even more space than you would actually need to roll out, because you want to feel 100% sure that your legs are never going to kind of crash into anything. So just give yourself enough space. And then get your mat out, get a yoga mat, and as long as you have been doing those 3 rounds of 10 dolphins and your upper body strength is there, and unless you have hypertension, in which case you shouldn't be practicing headstand, or a detached retina, or if you have an active slip disc, then for none of those reasons should you be practicing the half headstand or the full headstand. But as long as that's not the case for any of you guys, then you can start practicing. So let's show you how to do that. You'll come into the normal position for the dolphin, and you'll measure your arm span in the normal way, so grasping hold of the outside of the elbows, bringing your hands in front of you, interlocking the fingers, bringing the crown of the head onto the floor and nestling it up against the hands, and then coming up on the balls of the feet and beginning to walk in towards the head. Okay? Now at a certain point, try and walk in even more than you think you can, and at a certain point it will be impossible to walk in anymore, and that's when you can begin to kick up and start to hug your knees into your chest, okay? So at a certain point you're going to be able to actually hold your knees in towards your chest. This is the half headstand, okay? So you should just hold this for a period of time, and then when you feel ready, just lower your legs back down, and then come into the child's pose. So that's practicing the half headstand. When you feel like you're ready to start practicing the second step of the headstand, then come into the half headstand in the same way. So walk towards the body and then begin to push up, so into the half headstand, and then pivot your knees so that they're facing the ceiling. That's the second step, okay? And you hold this for a period of time, and then you simply go through the reverse step. So bring the knees into the chest and then bring them down, okay? And then you always end in the child's pose. When you're ready to try the full headstand, come forward. Remember to measure the hands again. Measure the arm span by grasping hold of the edge of the elbows. And don't let the elbows splay out further. Try and keep them at this level. You bring your fingers forward to create a tripod. Bring the crown of your head into your hands. Come up, walk up, come into the half headstand, and then the next step of the headstand, which is bringing the knees towards the ceiling, and then uncurl your legs. Now, just as important as coming into the headstand is coming out of it again. So leave yourself enough strength to come out, bending your knees, bringing your knees into your chest, and then bringing your legs down into the child's pose. Now, one of the inevitable features of the headstand is that you will sometimes need to roll out of it. So that's why the duvet is there, and I'm just going to show you rolling out. So you come forward, you're coming into your headstand. You're here and you begin to come too far backwards. All you do is you tuck your chin and roll. So that's how to do the headstand and the half headstand. Keep practicing at home, and remember that no matter what stage you're at, whether you're a complete beginner or learning how to do the headstand now, the important thing is just to keep practicing. And that's, in fact, in yoga, all we ever do is just keep practicing. So thank you very much, and we'll see you after the break.